everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over why I think this is the best camera for beginner photographers. So this is the camera, the Fuji X100 series. This is the 6, but any previous versions are going to be super solid. I do know the 6 and the V are super expensive and kind of hard to find. But if you get like an F, it's still like super solid choice. I mean, it's still gonna get all these great features that make this camera a great beginner's camera. Reason number one why I really enjoy using this camera is the physical buttons on here. So you're able to adjust your ISO, your shutter speed, your aperture, all through physical dials, what makes the experience a lot more interactive. And when you're learning, you're able to kind of see how the exposure triangle comes together, right? When you adjust everything, physically having those button there instead of going through menus, to me it makes it a lot more fun, more intuitive, and it's more hands-on, you know, compared to like my R5 where I just scroll through the screen. So reason number two is the fixed focal length on this. This is a 23mm, but since this is a crop sensor, this 23 is equivalent to a 35, which is one of my favorite focal lengths. But having that focal length, you're able to learn how to composition your shots. It just gives you an eye for photography. Instead of having to worry about getting a different lens, getting a different focal length, just focus on taking pictures, because at the end of the day, when you're starting out, you just want to take as many pictures as you can. Find your style, just see what you want to do, right? Some people might like to photograph cars, other people wildlife, you know, landscapes, whatever you're into. Just take pictures. The more you take, the more you try to figure out what you want to show through your photography. Personally, me, like, I like automotive a lot, but I also like portraits. I've been dabbling in some landscape as well, but my number one passions, I would say, is automotive, and this camera would be perfect for any of those. Obviously, if you want to do something like crazier, like astrophotography, like, you're gonna need like a different setup, but you still can get long exposures with this. So, like, you know, you can still try it out, see how that works for you. Reason number three that I love about this camera, and I think it's perfect for a beginner, is the film simulation. Like, if you don't want to spend hours editing photos trying to get that look that you want to, or you don't know what look you want to, right? You could go, it has built-in film simulations, and you know, you can get the look that you kind of like. You start to see what you like, and also you're able to create your own recipes. So you want to shoot something like the popular Portrait 400, or like Scene Still 800, you can do all of that, but on the digital format, right? This way you're able to see what style you like, what you enjoy. At the end of the day, it's just getting you to take more pictures, so you're able to develop your style. You're able to see what you want to do. You're able to see how you want things edited. And the cool thing is you can actually shoot RAW and JPEG, so you have those film simulations, and you still have the RAW in case you still want to mess around and do your own edit on it. But that way it takes away the hassle of having to edit the photo, and it gives you that film look. You know, I know film's like super popular right now. And to me, it's the closest thing you're gonna get on digital. Obviously, nothing's gonna beat film, but it's pretty close. Reason number four why I think this is perfect. As a beginner, you wanna carry your camera all the time, right? This thing's tiny, super compact. You could, without this lens hood, you could probably put it in your pocket. Easy to carry around, have it everywhere you go. Once you like start getting into your photography journey and you get a bigger camera, bigger lenses, it just becomes a hassle sometimes to just carry all of that. but this thing's small. Take it everywhere, you know, enjoy your journey as a photographer. Just take pictures. At the end of the day, that's all you want to do. And this camera is so small that you can take it anywhere. You know, when you go out just for, you know, like dinner, if you're going out with friends, just take it, get some pictures, practice, obviously, right? With a bigger camera, like, you might get better quality, you might get other features, but it's so big, now you're gonna have to carry a backpack, you know, and it's just, at the end of the day, it's more of a hassle. With this, you could just throw it on your shoulder, you know, throw it on your neck, put it on the small bag. I usually carry mine on this little bag right here. Boom, just throw it in there, whatever, done. Just carry it everywhere you go. This camera does make you want to shoot more pictures, which is the objective at the end of the day, right? So yeah, for any starting photographer, just take pictures. You know, at the end of the day, find your style, develop what you want to show through your photography, you know, and don't be scared to try something new, right? So there's some reasons why I think the Fuji X100 series line of cameras will be a great beginner camera for you. If you're starting out, this camera honestly changed the way I feel for photography. It made me fall in love with photography again. I did take a little break from like 2020 to like 2024. I did pick this up on pre-order, but ever since I got it, I've just been shooting way more. After COVID, you know, like I just kind of stopped. But once I got this, it just reignited that passion for photography again. And I think it's the perfect camera for a beginner. It's also a great camera if you're bored of photography, or you're bored of your camera. Try something new, right? Like, I just shoot pictures and I love the way they come out. I might edit them a little bit, but like, I don't have to take myself super serious and be like, oh, this has to be shot with this many megapixels, this and that, blah blah blah, whatever. Like, no, I just want to take pictures, and this camera does that for me. So find that X100F online. Like, they're a lot cheaper than the 6 and the V. TikTok did hype these cameras up, but they're worth it. If you get a chance, pick one up. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everybody that subscribed, liked, and comment, and I'll see you on the next video.